Now to that Southwest flight. Take a look. That's the engine that exploded during a flight today. Shrapnel from that blast blew out a window at 32,000 feet. So there is breaking news on this story tonight that is just into the newsroom. And there is nobody better to get us up to speed than our transportation correspondent, Pete Muntean. He's a pilot with plenty of experience about flying in the sky.
The crew had to act fast to get this crippled jet on the ground. The instrument panel lit up like a Christmas tree with alarms. Here are the latest photos of the damage. These were just put out by the NTSB. This is the left side of the jet. It was the left engine that exploded. These are called fan blades. There are 24 of them, but you can see that one of them here is missing. That is what investigators are focusing on. The NTSB says there's evidence of metal fatigue where the blade broke off. Here is the track of the flight. The explosion happened about 70 miles northwest of Philadelphia, blowing out a window. The flight was at 32,000 feet here. The air inside quickly became too thin to breathe. The pilots quickly turned towards Philadelphia. They got the plane down to breathable air in only 7 minutes' time, descending fast at a rate of 50 feet every second. Captain Tammy Jo Schultz was calling the shots from the flight deck, a former Navy fighter pilot. You can hear her experience in the calls to air traffic control.
Okay, could you have the medical meet us there on the runway as well? We've got injured passengers.
Injured passengers, okay. And is your airplane physically on fire?
No, it's not on fire, but part of it's missing. They said there was a hole and someone went out.
The captain and her crew personally thanked passengers as they evacuated the plane. The NTSB says this is day one of an investigation that will take more than a year. There was an FAA bulletin on the engine in question. It was issued just last year. It required extra inspection of the fan blades. Southwest says it's stepping up its own inspections on its own. The company spokesperson Leslie says they will finish those in 30 days' time.
Before I let you go, this is a reminder that we all need to pay attention to the safety instructions that are given when we get on the plane, because you looked at video and a lot of people didn't have their oxygen masks on properly.
They had it only over their mouth, not over their nose and mouth. We've all heard that one hundreds of times before. But you know, flying is so exponentially safer than it was in the early days. This is the first fatal accident on board a U.S. airliner since 2009.
Yeah. Well, thank you for that reporting. And again, it's just a reminder that we all have to be engaged when it comes to safety.
That's right.